Everyone's favorite non-worship, worship-minded electric guitarist just got his own new DSP Archetype plugin. For the laptop rig enthusiasts wanting to go pedalless for the Sunday service, the question needs to be asked, will it P-dub? To answer this question, we need to consider two facets of gear which will vary depending on your specific church ministry needs. Versatility and functionality. Versatility. Unless you're in one of the mega churches or producing your own music for the Sunday service, you're likely in a congregation that has a wide repertoire spanning decades worth of songs and their unique styles. Does Archetype Asato have a variety of tones? Do they fit into several epochs of church music? And does it do them well? The basic processing for clean to edge or breakup tones sounds good. They do sound like they'll be up to the task of achieving the chime tones we've come to expect for a basic worship tone. I'm particularly impressed with the versatility of the modulation pedal, which they've taken a Swiss Army knife approach. The chorus fits the bill of the slower 80s ballads, with the combined ambience of the delay and reverb taking the tone to modern-day ubiquitous washy guitar styles. There's also enough gain on tap for those over-the-top Planet Shakers pedal-to-metal songs. And, as if he was reading our minds as to whether this plugin can do the Hillsong stuff, the man himself plays the riff. Furthermore, searching YouTube for more playing examples, John Cody has this excerpt where he plays a preset for ambient swells. Speaking of mind reading, please hit the like button and subscribe to let me know this is relevant for you. Thank you. Functionality. Here we want to assess if the plugin can be integrated into a live music setup for the Sunday service. This can be tricky considering Archetype suites are typically thought to be desktop bound and used from behind the producer's chair for recording. Does Archetype Asato have ways and means to be implemented live? Does it have the tools to make live performance easier? And does it do them well? First up, reading up on the signal chain, there isn't a volume pedal, so you'll need to assign, let's say, the M volume to an expression pedal or have a volume pedal up front before the interface input. Secondly, it has some overlapping feature set with the Archetype Versatility with the transpose and doubler features. These were added at John Bertucci's request and seems to have been implemented as a standard feature from Archetype Versatility onwards. Having used Archetype Versatility live, I can attest that the transpose works and tracks very well, eliminating the need for a capo when playing those songs with sharps and flats. And the doubler widens the stereo spread of your tone to make it truly massive. Thirdly, I like the choice of having two different overdrives and potentially stacking them to get from pristine clean to a bigger lead sound. On other Archetype suites with one overdrive model, you'd have to assign a button on your MIDI controller for the overdrive bypass and then have a second button to toggle the level of either the overdrive or the amp gain. It takes a little bit more programming work, so having the option to just toggle two drives makes it much easier. The one downside I can foresee is that you can't stack modulation sounds on the same preset. The mod pedal can only be used for a single instance of tremolo, chorus, or vibrato. I'm pretty sure that selector switch can be MIDI assignable, but that's going to take up more control switches on your controller. Conclusion. Unless you're a Mateus Asato purist who must have the specific flavor of drives, amps, and wet section tones, this plugin doesn't do anything wildly special and unique, and falls into a generic pool of neural DSP clean to lead palette of sounds. The delay and reverb do sound nice, but it's nothing especially different from what you could achieve with free plugins like from Valhalla DSP. There is significant overlap regarding the core guitar tone. Unless you're gifted with golden ears, you have to be splitting hairs to distinguish between the various drive, delay, and reverb sounds across the Archetype suites. I think Archetype Versatility is better built for live performance, with implementation for both volume and wah pedals. And if you're looking for something unique that goes beyond the realm of guitar for the times you need to cover keyboard duties, you could try Archetype Tim Henson for the multi-voice harmonizer and Archetype Rabea for the synth, both of which feature exceptional tracking. If you're looking for more content to explore laptop-based rigs, either with a new DSP Archetype suite or the new M modeler, I have a playlist right here that you can check out for setup run-throughs and tones. See you there.